Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk about the number one most talked about thing when it comes to exercise, and that's your abs. This week on Facebook, a woman asked the question, what is the best exercise for abs? So I want to share with you some tips and tricks that work for me, and hopefully you can find something that works for you too. Many years ago, when I first started to get into weight training, I hired a phenomenal personal trainer. And one of the things that he taught me is that in every single exercise that you do, you're using your abs. Take, for example, if I'm going to do bicep curls, I completely lock my body. And that gives me that strong foundation, make sure I have good form, and then when I start to do those bicep curls, it isolates that muscle. But when doing that, I am working my abs because I'm flexing them to keep my body still. Now, when you do that over and over, no matter which body part you're working, you are getting a decent ab workout. So because of this, I work abs just a few times a week. I do some crunches, I do some obliques, I do some Roman chair, but it's really not something that's over the top. Now, this isn't going to get me a crazy six-pack because that really takes a lot of work. But for most women, they don't want a six-pack. They just want a flat stomach. There's a saying, abs are made in the kitchen. And that really could not be more true. Because it doesn't matter how much you're working your abs. If you have a layer of fat on top of it, you will never be able to see them. So for me, the fastest way to get control of my stomach is through my food. Take, for example, like this morning, I had bread. So now I have an instant belly roll, and it's going to take me 2 to 3 days of eating lean meat and greens and cutting out breads and sugars, and then I'll go back to a flat stomach. This picture here that I'm showing you is probably the best picture that I have of my abs. I was 42 years old and on a vacation in Brazil. And this was at the end of a week of eating nothing but organic foods, no caffeine, no sugar, no alcohol. And my body responded like that. So it's such a great reminder to me that if that's really what I want, I have to get after it with my nutrition. And that really comes from years of experience of really knowing my body and what responds in my body and making building lean muscle a priority. I really hope that messages like this really help you start to pay attention to how foods affect your body. I created a quick down and dirty list of things that I do when I want to get a flat stomach, and I put it over on my blog. So click the link, go check out those additional tips, and then be sure to let me know what works for you.